Hello everyone, once again I am Sacred System here at DCLAN number 7. I am interviewing with me our local hero, our Luke Skywalker, NRG Luckyfool. How are you doing today, Rob?
I'm doing okay. I played pretty good, but I lost, so...
What are your thoughts so far on the tournament? Like, how was it organized, and how was your run through all the brackets?
It was run very well. It was actually the first time pretty much Torn Hire did everything, because in the past it was kind of me and him in coordination, but this time he pretty much took over everything, and I thought it went very well. So,
yeah, I'd have to agree. Torn Hire did a great job. I think we should all give a shout out to Torn Hire. He did great. So you placed 4th, correct?
Yep.
And in the third, 4th place game, who did you end up playing, and can you briefly describe for us how the games went?
I played against Focus, who was one of 3 players, I believe, that came in from Area 51 Gaming. He was a Terran player. The games were pretty bad. Like, I didn't play as well as I thought I should have, but he played pretty well, and like overall, I lost 1-2, so it was a best of 3.
If you remember, do you think you could describe what happened in each match for us?
Yeah, sure. The first game I remember was on Antigua, and he actually did a build. I played a Villo right before that in the semifinals in the winners bracket, and I lost to a Proxy Marauder, which I think he was watching that game because he actually did the same thing, and I was doing the same thing, but I actually responded appropriately. I was able to get a bunker on my ramp, and I sent my first Reaper to his base, so I was able to win game 1 in like 5 minutes. But then game 2, what happened game 2? I think game 2 I was going for like a Reaper expand build, and it was close air positions on metal, and he got a Hellion drop in right as my Reapers hopped right into some Marines, and he did a Hellion drop at the same time, and it did like so much damage. Just from there, I was too far behind to win that game. And then game 3 was on Shakuras, and I tried to do a 2-Rax Reaper build, but it didn't really do as much damage as it could have, and he did some nice drop harass, and then I eventually just got contained in like a really bad position and ended up losing.
Yeah, it was a really unfortunate loss. All of us were definitely pulling for you. It was really hard to see you go down in game 3. It was a very intense split map Shakuras game at the end with the siege tank lines and, you know, the classical Terran versus Terran war of attrition. Now, one of the biggest rivalries in the DC area is between you and Legions of Villo. Did you end up playing versus him today in the tournament at all?
Yeah, I played him in the semifinals, and I lost 0-2. And like I said before, the first game he did a Proxy Marauder build, and that kind of actually, I think, put me on tilt a bit because I ended up playing not so well in game 2. And it was just, yeah, I was just pretty disappointed in my play. Definitely did not play as well as I should have. So.
It's rather unfortunate to hear. We all feel very heartfelt for you. With every supply drop, our hearts dropped as well, Rob. Now, I've asked all the other players this, and I'm sure I already know the answer to this question, but all of us will be going to Ilmi for a Korean barbecue afterwards. It's sort of a DCLAN staple and tradition. Can we be expecting you there as well?
Yeah, absolutely. It's TL Nerd Dinner every Saturday, 10 p.m. Ilmi, be there.
There's a thread. There's a thread on Team Liquid.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the biggest running threads on Team Liquid to date. If you're in the DC area, you're more than welcome to come. We have new players joining all the time. Now, before we wrap this interview up, is there any shout-outs and sponsors you would like to plug in? Any thanks to anyone?
I mean, thanks to NRG, all my team, for all the practice and everything. I don't have like anyone that jumps out specifically right now, but I mean, just thanks in general. Thanks to the whole DC community. Everybody's really awesome. These events are just amazing, and yeah.
All right. Well, we all appreciate your work that you've done to the community here in DC, setting on events such as the DC New York City show match. If you happen to go on Team Liquid, please stop by Luckyfool's fan club page and stream. He does stream Playham events. You should definitely check it out. Everything you do supports us all. And thank you again for joining us. This has been DCLAN number 7 with Sacred System and Luckyfool.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Fuck Cybercraft. NYC. Yo, NYC, DC.
Fuck Cybercraft.
That was lame. DC won.